MCU is always leaving Easter eggs to find, but here are some that not even superfans noticed. 10. The Thanos-copter. Thanos has a helicopter, it is called the Thanos-copter, and yes, everyone is upset that it didn't make Infinity War or Endgame. Or did it? I mean, the copter was seen in The Void and Loki, but it was also the base for Thanos' weapon in Avengers 3 and 4. Looking at the sword with a helicopter in mind, I do see it. 9. The book in Fantastic Four First Steps. Spoiler warning for the new movie, but in the Fantastic Four First Steps post-credit scene, Sue Storm and Franklin are spending time together reading a book. That book is called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. It's giving Galactus a little bit with that plot. The book came out in 1969, so this was actually probably a first edition. 8. Howard the Duck fought Thanos. Now, many fans probably didn't notice Howard the Duck was at the Endgame final battle because there was a lot going on and he was only on screen for literally half a second. We were all too focused on seeing all of our favorite heroes on screen for the first time together and hearing Steve say Avengers Assemble to pay much attention to the 2-foot-tall duck. 7. The Iron Theme. The theme song for the 1966 Iron Man cartoon was in 2008's Iron Man, but you might not have noticed because it was a slightly jazzier version. When we see Tony for the first time in the casino, the song choice isn't random, it is the reimagined version of the 66 theme, which is perfect background music. 6. Age of Big Hero 6. In Age of Ultron, when Tony is going through cartridges with his AIs on them, there's a few interesting names. In the end, he picks Friday, but you can see one named Tadashi, well actually it's Tadashi 4I, something like that. I would love to hear the breakdown of that acronym. Not only is the name the same as the Big Hero 6 character, but the cartridge things also appeared in that movie too. There was another one with Jocasta on it, and rumor has it that she will make her MCU debut in the Vision Quest series. 5. The Ant-Man cameo. Paul Rudd was not the first live-action Ant-Man, it was actually Garrett Morris, but you would only know that if you watched videos like this one or SNL in the 70s. He played the hero in a sketch making him the first live-action Ant-Man, and also the first to pull off that helmet. Morris had a cameo in the MCU movie as a nod to this. 4. The Stark Expo. The Human Torch, not Johnny Storm, but the first ever Marvel superhero, the android Human Torch, was featured in Captain America 1 during the scene where Bucky and Steve attend Stark Expo. He was called the Synthetic Man in the movie, but eagle-eyed fans put together his comic inspiration based on how similar he was with Marvel's debut hero. 3. The Future Foundation. The Future Foundation was name-dropped in Fantastic Four First Steps, and it had people stressing. In the comics, Johnny Storm perished next to the Future Foundation super team after throwing himself through a portal to hold off an army, and that is eerily close to what almost happened in the movie too, only in the end Shalla made the sacrifice and instead of a whole army, it was just Galactus. The inspiration was clear though. 2. The Robbery in Spider-Man Homecoming. Ultimate Spider-Man issue 42 came to life in the form of a bank robbery scene in Tom Holland's first Spider-Man. Of course, unless you've read every single issue, you probably didn't catch this, but it's almost shot for panel. The robbers wearing the Avengers masks, an explosion ending the fight, but there is one key difference. In the comics, one robber is wearing a Batman mask, and you can't really do that in the movies. 1. Guardians of the Galaxy. James Gunn says there is an Easter egg in the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy that still hasn't been found. Leading theories are that when Baby Groot wakes up in Volume 1, it matches the trees in Walt Disney's groundbreaking Flowers and Trees Silly Symphony, or the coordinates and codes that appear throughout the film are actually messages to decode. Some of them have been solved, but many are still question marks. While James Gunn has no plans to share that mystery with the public, he has told some people the answer, so if you know, please let us know in the comments section.